Hello my loves, welcome to my channel. I am Gina. I am a fashion designer of 15 years and today we are going to get into what to expect for the season of fall winter 2024. Let me just start off by saying that after being in this business for as long as I have, it is not about having strict rules when it comes to your closet, and it is not about purchasing something brand new every single season to sort of encapsulate the trend and look sort of modern, okay? So I'm gonna teach you some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So first and foremost, I wanted to start off by saying that there are items that are sort of trendy and come back time and time again, and there's always a new key item of the season. And oftentimes people think that they need to go out and buy these items from the most expensive store. If you just go and do some shopping at a vintage shop or go on eBay, you can find some really pretty amazing things. So I'm going to start off by one item for this fall winter that will be really trend forth and also make you look really stylish. Okay, so I am wearing this sort of like motorcycle jacket. It's really classic and timeless. It's from the 90s. This is actually my father's jacket. I went through his closet and I just found this amazing sort of like chocolate brown leather jacket, and it is vintage Banana Republic. It's got the padding in it. I'm kind of obsessed. So the color of the season for fall winter 24 are really truly about like all the chocolate, the dark chocolates, the sort of like caramels. Burgundy is coming back. Let me show you some examples. So I think this is actually something that I haven't worn in a minute, but it is by Marni. I actually set this aside. I purchased this in like 2012 and it's come back. So I'll be wearing this oversized sort of sweater, which like it's actually buttoned down in the back, but I'm gonna wear it with like a little pleated skirt that's like heather gray and maybe some really cute boots, which I will share with you next week because I ordered some boots and I've been looking everywhere for them. And when you're a petite gal, it is not easy to find the boot that kind of hits at the right spot. And your girl has some calves, so I'm excited to share that with you because it took me some time. Okay, so also I'm gonna share, because I'm obsessed with this too, I think suede is gonna be really big as well. I mean, it already kind of is, but suede, this is the season to wear it now. And if you're gonna wear it, you wear it when it's not rainy. Fall, winter, early spring is really great. This is also my father's blazer. It is real suede. You can find something like this at like the vintage shop or even on eBay. It is so soft, and it also kind of brings out my colors. So another thing I wanted to mention is the fact that not every single color is gonna work for you and or myself, right? It really all depends on your skin tone and also your undertones. So I would highly recommend figuring out your color tone. And if you want to sort of get some insight, feel free to set up an appointment with me and I'm happy to sort of walk you through that as well. Okay, so let's get back into it. So your skin tone has to do with the season. So you're either a spring, summer, fall, or winter. And for me, I am a fall. I have sort of these like, I have like a warmer tone, and then I also have like a warmer undertone, but I have soft features because when it comes to looking at a picture, for instance, and you kind of adjust the contrast, my features are quite even and soft, and they're not as like sharp and abrupt. So there you have it. So this color for me works quite well. If you're a soft autumn, you tend to do really well with these sort of like caramels, like rust, and let's see, you do better with like these sort of creams as opposed to a stark white. The warmer tones of creams do better for you. I'm kind of obsessed with this. I think that what's really nice about fashion fun about fashion is just being able to play with sort of the feminine and the masculine aspects. So if I am wearing this, for instance, I might pair it back to like a trouser. I have this sort of pleated trouser, you know, like it could just, I might wear it black, but these two together and then a belt to sort of accessorize really creates a sort of juxtapose as opposed to keeping it really sort of the same and like even tempered. Because it's been mostly about sort of like the wider relaxed fit denim, I think it's about incorporating that as well. And so, you know, let me share these pairs of denim. These are actually from Express and I'm kind of obsessed. They're kind of wide leg. They have this sort of trouser sort of detail at the waistband, so they look more like a relaxed trouser as opposed to a sort of you know, regular denim. So it's kind of a dressier denim, but I love the idea of wearing this back to, you know, the that brown jacket that I was talking about. So this and this, and then maybe pairing it back to some, I would say sneakers, like these sort of sneakers. I still love the monotone. You know, I've been keeping an eye on these sort of Alohas that I really love, and I'm kind of debating between the red or the sort of like, it's kind of like a muted green. But so yeah, I'm kind of, I just don't think that it's essential to buy something new every single season. I think that we don't need to go overboard with that. And it's just a matter of sort of playing with your closet and creating like a curated closet that you absolutely love and that you can come back to later on if it's not in season. So I also believe that this season, because Leopard has really made this comeback, I wanted to bring this back as well. To me, I'm a Leopard girly and I will always be. So I'm bringing this back out and I love her so much. She's so fun, she's really cozy. This is faux fur. And yeah, so I think this season you can also bring back your leopard pieces. It's definitely going to be on trend, and I think it's also about like how you style it, right? Like if you're wearing this back to a fitted sheath like black mini dress, like you're gonna look a little bit outdated. But if you wear this back to something kind of more unexpected, and I'm gonna give you an example. For instance, so I have this top, which I love. It's just a little sort of, if you can see, like it has shearing on it. It's got pleats and it's just a really feminine blouse. I'm gonna wear this back to some denim, honestly. Okay, so I have these denim. These are actually the Ribcage bootcut Levi's. I am obsessed with the Levi's Ribcage denim. I have their straight cut, and then I have this one, and then I have their wide rib, like wide leg version, and I'm obsessed. They're honestly so comfortable. They're like 98.2 cotton spandex. They last forever, but I would wear this jacket, and then I would wear that fun blouse. I think it kind of like is an interplay of things that are sort of timeless and then also like adding some texture, unexpected texture. Speaking of denim, okay, so we're kind of, because it's been so big, the sort of wide leg relaxed denim, it's really apparent when somebody is wearing Okay, let's just say it doesn't matter really truly the age. That's not what I'm saying, and that's not my point. But because fashion is constantly moving, it's not about wearing the same thing over and over. It's not about, you know, looking outdated, but it's more about sort of having fun with these different silhouettes that we can play into and making us feel different and new, and just like creating from a different space instead of just wearing the same thing over and over. I think that skinny jeans are one thing that I would set aside. I have my favorite skinny jeans. I have these redone denim that are skinny. I have these other Levi's that are denim. They're 501s, and I've kind of just set them aside, honestly, because denim just like always comes back, and the silhouettes, I've learned that if you love something, you should just hold on to it. And I'm not saying that hold on to it if you're like, oh, I'm gonna fit into them. I mean, hold on to them as if you intend to wear them again and you still love them so much, and it's just not something that you're not touching for years. And also, if you have the ability to hold on to them, you know. Okay, so another item that I am really digging are skirts. I think boots are going to be really big this season, and so like I'm going to share with you the boots that I ended up getting. I'm obsessed with. I had been looking at these Staud boots, and then afterwards I was like, oh, you know what, like I tried them on and I loved them, but then I wanted something different, and so I ended up going with a pair of boots from Tony Bianco, and I'm so excited. I'm eager to see how they feel because I'm very particular about the fit and the feel. I can't allow myself to buy shoes that are uncomfortable anymore because it truly does affect my vibe and how I feel. So this is just like a pleather mini skirt. I'm so excited to do the monotone outfit with these. And the boots that I got are also sort of dark brown, so I'll be wearing this together, and those like sort of like, I think they're a little bit below the knee, but I love them. And just something simple. I think like even wearing it like this is like so cute. I mean, obviously not the pants, but I think anything monochromatic, I think it's about finding colors that sort of enhance your beauty. It's not about finding and copying, right? We're all so different and unique. I think we can take inspiration though. I love a good set, right? Like I think that sometimes there's some days that we just want to look more prim and proper, and I think the fun thing these days is really sort of mixing and matching. So I would wear this jacket back to a sort of fitted tailored skirt like this, and potentially those boots. I think that's what makes it look fresh and like new. And also Prada did this, I don't know, it was like early 2000s or something, but they matched pink and gray, which obsessed. Like, so there's sometimes just these like color combinations that you would never expect to work, but they actually do. And I would highly recommend going to see what color you are. And like I said, I will lead you in the right direction. You know, just set an appointment with me on Calendly and we can make it work. Okay, so I think it is safe to say that I am a outer kind of gal. Fall, winter is my favorite season. This is another jacket. This is actually vintage Jill Sander. Kind of obsessed. It's sort of this winter evergreen color. So rich, and I'm obsessed with it. It looks like it's from the 90s. My mom used to wear a lot of DKNY, and so she held on to this, and I'm so grateful that she did. So I think a solid, clean line, like leather jacket, sort of relaxed. We're moving into the more relaxed feel. You know, the baggy jeans, the oversized, sort of the camo pants, and even tops might be a little bit longer now as opposed to being super cropped. They're about like 20 inches from your HPS. which is like the measurement from your high point shoulder, which is like at this corner down to the hem. I think a solid leather jacket can literally like tie and create the perfect outfit. So I would highly recommend finding a solid, lightweight sort of leather jacket. Could be bulky like the one that's vintage, or finding something like this as well. But I think just finding colors that are a little bit more unique and not sticking to that general black, because I really believe that this season, it's not about black. Maybe it's finding another color that could complement your skin tone. And there are many more colors other than black that could complement your skin tone, I promise you. I think it's about going out of your comfort zone a little bit. Okay, so this is also one of my favorite blazers. This, I think a solid blazer can really sort of create more luxe in your life too. This one's a little bit more cropped, so I think if I wore this, I definitely would pair it back to maybe these pants. These are from Zara, honestly. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's about like dressing high and low, but they're kind of sort of fitted up here, and then they kind of like are more relaxed at the bottom. But what's nice is that they're just like this straight wide leg cut, and because I'm petite, I'm 5'2", anything that's oversized just like kind of like makes me, like drowns me. So I love these. Okay, so I'm gonna get into bags. I'm obsessed with this bag, and I kind of like that it's oversized. The only problem with it is that it can't fit my laptop, so I'm actually keeping an eye on this other bag that I like. I will share with you later. Love the color. Like I said, it goes with the palette that I'm going for this upcoming season. So I think finding a solid sort of everyday bag that is sort of more different and unique. Like this has this massive buckle here that's not so typical. Honestly, veering away from black. I think there's a lot of black and it will come back, but I think it's about sort of embracing other colors right now. So I'm busting out this vintage Bottega. It's like an avocado pistachio color. I'm kind of obsessed. Okay, she's so freaking cute, is she not? I love her so much. And I think, once again, a little cute shoulder bag that's good for every day, or like when you want to carry less. Yeah, I think kind of exploring and having fun with your colors. I think color is really going to be the key point this season. You guys, I know this is really random, but if I've got some fashionistas here, like, do y'all remember this dress? This is the collaboration with Erin Wasson and Ruka from like 2009 or 2007 or something. Like, it's kind of still amazing. I love her. I wore this to death with my Sam Edelman sort of Margielas. So I also brought this back out because I think this will be so cute paired back to those big jackets. Like, even with this jacket, I think is so adorable. And then wearing it back to some like boots. So I have some boots here. I brought out some fun like cowboy boots. As you can see, these are my mom's. I love them. But one thing that I want to mention is that I think, okay, so I love these. These are actually the Wally ankle bootie by Staud, and I think what makes them look sort of relevant today is that they kind of have this sort of pointy square toe, and they have like a little kitten heel, so it feels a little bit more 90s, which is kind of and like Y2K, which is the era that we're sort of leaning towards these days. It's become a timeless classic. So I think when it comes to ankle booties, if you're going to buy something new, try to find shapes that are a little bit more unique and not the typical sort of round toe. I think like something like this is like a classic. As you can tell, like this has more of like a rounded toe, and it's a solid like ankle bootie, and they're really comfortable. These are actually Gucci, and they're so comfortable. They're like, I've worn these time and time again, but I actually don't really wear these like with skirts. I think right now if I'm gonna wear them, I'll wear them with my wide leg pants because that's just gonna what keeps it looking fresh. So another jacket that I'm kind of all about too is this sort of like workers denim twill jacket. I love that it has this contrast stitching and it just will go so nicely back to like a really big, thick, chunky sweater. I have this really cute sleeveless sweater here and then wear this on top and then maybe pair it back to the skirt or even those like jeans. The idea of pairing this, I think chocolate and this sort of butter yellow is really gonna be a huge hit this season too. Like, I mean, it was already kind of big last season, but I'm obsessed with this, plus the brown. I think it sort of creates like a new take on it, makes it more fresh. Okay, so this is kind of random, but I have been riding equestrian since I was 13 years old, and my friend found these at the Goodwill for me, and I'm kind of obsessed. Like they're literally riding pants and they're like dark brown with the black. I actually might wear these with my, with some high boots because I do still love my riding boots too. But this is so fun. Like you can seriously like wear this and wear like a little bit, you know, like pair it back to this sort of oversized sweater and maybe like a really simple t-shirt like that's oversized or fitted or cropped, but like that is so chic, you know. Like I wore this to death, by the way. Like not to death, it still looks amazing. I mean, my friends, I'm telling you, it is about the cost per wear. It is about the cost per wear. It is not about just splurging on things that are not, I mean, I think it's great when we can get a good deal, right? But I also think it's about finding things that you love and like are not like truly call to you and truly like make you feel beautiful and kind of go from there. I know it's kind of random, but I think that the pleated skirts and that trend is so relevant right now that I do love the idea of wearing some ties. So I've been saving some ties for my father. This is actually by Chanel and I'm kind of obsessed. Like, yeah, Chanel. So I want to sort of incorporate that into my style somehow. I'm not sure how, but I think it'll be so cute paired back to these sort of like rugged, it's like a schoolgirl sort of vibe. So yeah, I'm gonna be incorporating this somehow. I think getting playful and sort of exploring and just doing things that speak to you, you know. So we've gone 29 minutes now talking about the trends and what will create a solid capsule wardrobe for you. I guess I can go into a few more items. Okay, so let's get into some amazing basics. So here I have just this really simple tank. So that's the back and this is the front and this is the back. I got it in a black as well. As it gets colder, you just find yourself just getting colder, right? So you want to start layering, and I think these are really great layering pieces for the season. These are from Cotton On. I'm kind of obsessed with them. They're so cute and so flattering. They're rayon spandex, so they're quite breathable, and they're like 2 for $30 or something. Also, I'm kind of obsessed with this. I know this is so playful and fun, but I feel like this looks so great back to this, like even back to this, right? Like it's just so much more playful and fun. It says Mon Chéri, and yeah. Also, I went with this sort of boat neck, sleeveless leopard tank. I love it. This is also really great. It's a House of Harlow bodysuit. Can kind of wear it back to denim, like the black denim that I have, and then wear it back to one of the leather jackets. Like it's truly amazing how many sort of options you can get just by sort of playing with basics. This is really cute too. This is just a simple tube. It's doubled and clean finished, and I love that it's slightly longer. Like I think everything is getting longer, so you're not really showing your midriff anymore, like maybe like the low rise part. But I would wear this back to like my low rise denim, and maybe one of my like cowboy boots or something. I think that's so cute. These are also one of my favorite pants. These ones are actually Good American. I've worn them quite a bit, even throughout the summer, but they're just like a khaki sort of like wide leg trouser. Yeah, they're just a little bit more fitted up here, and then they're like wide leg at the bottom. Super flattering, super comfortable. I love them. Also could make you look really just like cleaned up and put together. This season is more about just keeping it really clean and simple, and sort of like the more relaxed look and not so sort of fitted and tight. I think anything that makes you look like you're bulging a little is not the way to go. So it's really more about comfort and ease and like feeling relaxed. And yeah, like these pants I also love. Gonna be about the boot cut, wide leg, and the more relaxed fit, not the mom jean, nothing too high-waisted, although this one's fine so long as there's like a more relaxed leg. I think that's what matters. I'm kind of staying away from the straight cut, to be honest, but if I'm wearing, I think the straight cut can still look really nice in the evening, so I'll still be wearing that. But if I wear it, it's back to a sort of very big, oversized, and relaxed jacket. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this part one. I kind of jumped around, but I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I really enjoyed doing this, so subscribe to me now, and stay tuned for the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye, my love. Mwah.